being completely fooled by the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell? Let us go and watch this video to go and check that out right now. Thanks for being here with me on the channel today, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. Hope you are having a beautiful, happy Saturday today. Now, thank you to all my beautiful subscribers. Guys, I released a video last night that is insane. I hope you guys go and get to watch it. Excuse me. 15 layer ones to get mega rich. You can literally turn $1,500 into $398,000 in this video. Go and check that video out. Do not miss out on that video. All right, guys. So today in the cryptocurrency market cap, we are currently sitting at 1.23 trillion, 26 billion in trading volume. So trading volume is very small. Bitcoin is sitting at 29,300, just about. Ethereum at 1870, XRP at 70 cents, BNB at 241, Dogecoin at 7.8 cents. Guys, we're going to talk about Dogecoin in another video that I will be releasing to you guys tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell so that you know when I do that video for you guys. It is looking juicy, so keep a close eye out. Cardano today is sitting at 30 cents, Solana 24.97, Litecoin at 90.95, Polygon at 71 cents, Polkadot at 5.23, Shiba at 8.17, Uniswap at 6.07, Avalanche at 13.19, Stellar at 15.9, Chainlink at 7.74, and Cosmos at $9. Guys, amazing stuff happening out there in the market today. Rocking it right around for you guys. Actually, I'm wearing my Bitcoin t-shirt. Eat, sleep, Bitcoin, repeat. So, I hope you guys are also feeling more powerful about the crypto space and what is going on in the crypto space here at the moment. So, make sure to stay tuned for the most beautiful and benevolent energy here. And Fear and Greed Index 52. Look at this, guys. 52, 52, 52. And all of it, 777. Interesting, right? Lucky numbers. I wonder why. Well, hopefully we'll see why in a few days. These are the bliss bubbles. So these are my personal bubbles that I absolutely love. These are coins that I am either invested in or looking to invest in still. So these are the top 100 coins here. You guys can see that there's a whole bunch of coins that are actually in the green today. Quant in the green, HBAR, Tau, Maker, Hex, BSV. So there are quite a few coins that are up in the green, but some of them are of course in the red as well. So remember to take profits on the ones. IMX had a beautiful pump yesterday, and now is looking a little bit flatline, like almost flatlining dead. Okay, but anyways, guys, so some news articles for the day I want to go and share with you. So first of all, one of the most important news articles that I've actually got to share with you is this one. U.S. banking advocacy group supports Senator Warren's reintroduced crypto bill. So according to the Bank's Policy Institute, including digital assets in the anti-money laundering framework is essential for safeguarding the United States financial system. I like the image of the tap turning off, kind of, is it turning off or is it turning on scenario? Let me know what you guys think down below once I share this with you. So basically, the BPI has indicated its support for the bill, which demands more transparency in digital asset transactions to combat money laundering and terrorism financing. That's bullshit. The existing Anti-Money Laundering and Bank Secrecy Act framework must account for digital assets, and we look forward to engaging in this process to defend our nation's financial system against illicit finance in all its forms. So basically what Senator Warren has come to say, so this is a tweet from Tyler Winklevoss: when you've made enemies with the bankers and Elizabeth Warren, you know you're doing the right thing. So crypto is doing the right thing, guys. So ignore the FUD that is happening out there, because right now what you can see is this is something that was just brought up here. So Senator Marshall and I introduced, so this is from Senator Warren. This is a statement from Senator Warren. Senator Marshall and I introduced a bipartisan bill today that requires crypto to follow the same money laundering rules as every bank, every broker, and Western Union all have to follow today. So in other words, what they're going to try and force us to do is to KYC the shit out of the customer, first of all. And second of all, it is going to actually change the way that crypto functions and is onboarded. So they're going to try and get money to flow through their systems, their current systems. But the whole point of crypto is that crypto moves around. So now Look here, this is something very interesting. She stated that the crypto community was once decentralized entities running on code to be exempt from AML requirements. In other words, they want a giant loophole for DeFi written into the law so they can launder money whenever a drug lord or terrorist pays them to do so. I mean, that's what she stated during a meeting. I don't know what you guys think about that down below. Yes, it has previously happened in some instances, but that is, I mean, that happens in the banking systems, that happens throughout all of these systems that she's busy talking about here anyway. So if we have to follow those rules, there's going to be so many loopholes for the crypto entrepreneurs that can be created through this. So I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. Pro-crypto bill passes out of U.S. Agricultural Committee. So the Republican bill dubbed FIT for 21st Century was drafted by 2 House committees and passed after strenuous preparations by members of both parties. Now, very interesting, guys. There's not much on this, but in her opening remarks, ranking member Waters noted the following. The Republican McHenry's bill promotes a race to the bottom by creating 58 different licenses. Moreover, Republicans take preemption to a whole new level, allowing individual states to preempt each. Shifting over to the House as they mark up the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, Chair Thompson noted the following in his opening remarks. This legislation marks a significant milestone in the House Committee on Agriculture's efforts to create, let's read it on X, okay, a much needed digital asset regulatory framework that protects consumers and investors while promoting American leadership and finance and technology. We set our eyes to an ambitious plan, but one that will be driven by logical and sensible principles for digital asset regulations. Our plan not only produced the comprehensive legislative framework before us today, but also included a joint subcommittee hearing on digital assets for the first of its kind from these events. We learned that current federal laws and regulations provide rules of the road for those who want to engage with these emerging technologies, leading the complicated enforcement actions by regulators and creating further confusion in the industry and the market. To address these concerns, this legislation provides certainty on digital assets to market participants. It fills regulatory gaps at the CFTC and the SEC. It bolsters American innovation and brings needed customer protection to digital assets related activities and intermediaries. Now, that is all actually very, very positive news that was passed for the US committee. Now, let's go and have a look at quickly the Bitcoin chart here, okay? Because the Bitcoin chart today is not doing too much, okay? Although the RSI is now starting to look like it wants to pull up a bit. Volume has come in quite a substantial amount. And essentially here, right now, you can see here on the chart, we actually have a topping tail, a topping tail, and a topping tail. 3 topping tails. So could we have a quick wick down here? Maybe something like that on Monday or next week could happen, especially with non-farm payrolls potentially coming out next week, Friday. That is huge for the markets as usual, of course, and that could create a candle like this. So hopefully it is to the upside and it breaks up through this and creates some sort of momentum like this. But are we creating a Bart Simpson pattern as people are talking about on the levels here? I'm gonna say no, because right now and currently we are still floating above this 50 level right here. Even though we're really hanging on like with a really fine thread, we are about to break out. Now, here is an interesting line that I'm looking at horizontally, and you guys can see there that essentially that is a horizontal level of resistance in the moment. Okay, so basically what you guys can see here is, let's pull this down. You can see here, so that would be a level of resistance and perhaps a level to consider a breakout level. So you can see that we are waiting patiently on this 50 zone. I would say that we're probably going to start wanting to bounce up, which means that we could break out of this bull pennant is what I am personally seeing happen in this chart to unfold. And essentially this would look very, very much bullish, although we are under a resistance level, no doubt about it. There is a doubling top here, over here, and over here, which essentially would bring us down to this target of the 200, which would be about 27K. So that would be the worst case scenario, guys. So I have some entries waiting to get positioned if we do fall down to that position. I don't know if we will. I'm not 100% sure. But another very, very cool thing that happened in the crypto space lately is hydro-powered crypto mining gets nod from Krcht's president report. I didn't even know where Krcht's president, Sadir Jadarpov, promised to distribute money from crypto mining at the hydropower plant to ordinary people. Now, guys, I have no idea where this is, but it's in Central Asia. A state bordering China is reportedly growing its cryptocurrency mining powers with the support of local government. So the president of this Kyrgyzstan plans to spend up to 20 million to build a cryptocurrency mining facility at the Kamba hydro power plant. Now that is amazing, because then no money is being, well, essentially you invest 20 million, but that will get paid back in one simple bull market, no doubt, guys. So as soon as the mining farm starts working, the earned money will go to the power engineers, or to be more precise, to the ordinary people. Each tie-in, every kilowatt hour will be under control of the power engineers. Everything will be automated and under our control, which is great, guys. I think that is a really good sign to see in the market that things are happening. Grayscale also urges the SEC to approve all Bitcoin ETFs simultaneously. Obviously they're saying that so that they don't get competition against other guys that, other institutions that are actually going to be losing out on, position wise and timing wise of all of this. But if that is the case, then that's what they decide. So, Grayscale are basically urging the SEC to do it all at the same time, which honestly would be the most fair opportunity, because then, humanity can decide whenever they want to go, wherever they want to put their money into. So that's also pretty decent, guys. Now, Bitcoin price erases the FOMC gains as US dollar surges to Q2 GDP print. So you can see here that we pretty much fell. We know that we fell a little bit. But basically, you can see here, we could tap down a little bit and then have this bullish V-shaped recovery. And that is obviously because there is a lot of stuff that is happening in the market. Now, this is on the day odds rates paused at their current, stood at 76% with a likelihood of 25 basis points right. And that's exactly what happened. So don't worry about that one. Now, one of the last articles is, why is Jerome Powell gaslighting us? This is the article that you guys have been waiting for. And then I'm going to go and have a look at one more thing on the charts. Why is Jerome Powell gaslighting us about the odds of a recession? So economic data, in other words, is he lying to us? Probably. That's happened time and time again. So the economic data seems to indicate an economic slowdown is inevitable. So why is Fed Chairman Jerome Powell trying to gaslight Americans? Well, as you can see here, over the last 12 months, market analysis and commentators have relentlessly predicted that the US is heading for a recession. However, the US economy has remarkably been resilient and defied the forecast. Indeed, we now have the US Federal Reserve discounting a recession from its current modeling, as Fed Chair Jerome Powell emphasized at the Fed Chair press conference last week. So let me know what you guys think about that, because is he gaslighting us? What do you guys think down below? Is he gaslighting us, or is he really just is he pulling the wool over our eyes? What does that mean? Doesn't mean we're out of the woods as ever. It's just not that simple. It seems clear we are already in a technical recession, okay? So yes, that is a possibility. So during C19, consumers shored up around 2.5 trillion in excess savings from a combination of hunkering down at home and trillions of dollars in federal stimulus packages designed to keep workers afloat despite layoffs and businesses closing. However, that cushion has slowly been depleted to around 1.5 trillion due to high, rapid increasing interest rates and stubborn inflation, according to Moody's Analytics. When people have more money, people spend more, which is actually the wrong thing to do. When you have more, you should use that as an opportunity to get assets that will essentially make you more returns, passive income, businesses, buying businesses, things that, investing in crypto, and then waiting for you to actually invest it into other assets that make money during those markets. So yields don't lie, okay? There is huge growing debt. And yeah, I don't know. Does Jerome Powell actually feel lucky? Because I don't know. At the moment, there's quite a lot of things that are going to happen in this space. So let's go back to the Bitcoin chart here now, guys. So I want to go and have a look at this on the weekly time frame for us. Okay, and let us go and see where we're at on the weekly. Okay, so on the weekly right now, you can see that we're actually creating that bearish divergence that we have been talking about. There is a little bit of bearish divergence, but it doesn't mean that it will play out, guys. Although it is looking like it is a very much bigger scenario to play out. So at the end of the day, you can see here, this was a reversal pattern, first reversal candle, topping tail, and continuation of reversal. Now we've had a full body candle that is pulling us down on the weekly. So will we come down? Well, let's us go and have a look at one or two indicators. First one is the EMA ribbon. I'd love to see where the EMA ribbon actually is for us right now. The EMA ribbon is at 27,389, the top of it. We could get there. We could also come down to 26,745. So that would be very interesting to see if that's what happened. Okay. Do I believe it's going to go there? Yeah, it could just wick down there. That is something that is very, very possible before it makes its next move up. Now, Gaussian channel. Guys, the candles, wow, we have not yet started to turn green, but we are looking as though we are slowing down the momentum. Now, the Gaussian channel comes to the top of the purple box, which is essentially 28,433. Now, that would be very interesting to see if that's where we came. Where are we on the linear regression candles? Okay, as well. Let's see where we are on that. So yeah, this linear regression, I think at the very most, we should pull down to the 27K level, guys, at the very, 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 very most. Like, that's my personal view. But essentially, if we do end up breaking below that, we have then created some sort of double top here at this resistance level, which essentially would definitely bring us down back to this 24,000 level. And if we were to get some sort of end pattern that came out of this, that could essentially bring us back down to this level right here, which is quite far away, which would not be invalidated back at 18,000. So guys, we have a little bit of a level to watch out for. So I'm going to just bring that up to you guys very, very fairly right now. I don't believe that that's where we're going, but with an M pattern on the brew right now, that is a possibility that could essentially come out. Let us go and quickly have a look very much so at the Fibonacci from the bottom to the top, so that we are very well aware of where this Fibonacci level of 618 is. The 618 is pretty much at this level here at the 21,755 level. Now, sure, guys, that is huge. But before we go down there, I don't want to leave it with you all in doom and gloom, because essentially, if we were, let's get rid of this indicator very quickly. If we were to look at where we've gone from there to there, just have a very close look at where the price is that we should end up going to the top side. So right now we could end up going to a 48,622 level price. I've been speaking about that kind of level for some time right here at this zone right here, which will bring us up to the top of this band. What do you guys think down below? And if you guys want to trade this with me, make sure to get your Bitflex link down below, as well as your Bybit link down below. That is going to give you an absolutely awesome and beautiful bonus on this. I would love to know what my community is doing. Thank you very much for being here with me on the channel once again. Absolutely appreciate every single last one of you. Much love and light, and hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and we'll see you on the next one. Make sure to watch this one, because this one is even better than this one.